we're going to talk about what Jesus done. You know, it's like Butch had brought up a while ago. The whole walk of Jesus Christ, he talks about love. Loving each other. Love. What else did he do? Most of his preaching. Throughout his preaching, he talked about it. And he done. Healing. What did he do right off the bat? He come out of the wilderness, the old devil fought him and everything else, and the angels come and preached to him and told him. But after that, he got on the road and right off the bat went to healing people. He told them and showed them healing and told them about hell. He told them what all they could do by believing in him. Told them what they could do by believing in him, believing in his Father. That's what he said, you know. He says, you call on me, and I talk to my Father about it. You know, he talks. That's all he said. But we're going to talk about this morning, about a time, about this person right here. And Betty's going to start off and read this right here. Let me get on it right here. Get back over here. Oh, thank you, Jesus. The Lord, pour it out of me. Let me do what you want me to do here. It'll be in chapter 8 in Luke. Luke chapter 8, and verses 43 through 48. And we might go on Matthew chapter 9. It goes along with this, 18 through 19. But Luke chapter 8, verses 43 through 48.
Got Matthew chapter.
Thank you, Jesus.
What is it?
Luke 8,
Come on, let's get it, please.
43 through 48.
St. Luke chapter 8, verses 43 through 48.
Wait a minute. I know they crying it, running off hooks. That's all right, too. Give me a second. All right. Chapter 8, verse 43.
Says, and a woman having an issue of blood 12 years, which had spent all her living upon physicians, neither could be healed of any, came behind him and touched the border of his garment, and immediately her issue of blood staunched. And Jesus said, who touched me? When all denied, Peter and they that were with him said, Master, the multitude throng thee and press thee, and sayest thou, who touched me? And Jesus said, somebody hath touched me, for I perceive that virtue is gone out of me. And when the woman saw that she was not hid, she came trembling, and falling down before him, she declared unto him before all the people for what cause she had touched him, and how she was healed immediately. And he said unto her, Daughter, be of good comfort. Thy faith hath made thee whole. Go in peace.
We'll start at the first of that. We'll start at the first of that right there, y'all. That woman had that issue of blood. And y'all know what that means. You know, her monthly thing, but it never ceased. And what did it tell you in the Old Testament? The Old Testament, men couldn't even go around a person. You couldn't be close to them. It said in the Old Testament, that's one of the bad no-nos. You couldn't even be around a woman like that. Not even be anywhere close to them. But the hell she went through with. Just like sometimes the hell we go through, or we think we're going through, or we know people that's going through it. See, it's the thing about it, and it was, it's people we know is going through something. And she went through this pain and suffering and all the hell that she went through, other things that she couldn't even be around people. People couldn't be around her to show me and loved her. People that was around couldn't do it. But she went through 7 years, Amy. 12 years. Lord help me. 12 years through this. 12 years. And we think a miracle can't happen to us if it's been a long time. We've been praying for a long time.
Come on,
Hey,
that's right.
here it is, 12 years. 12 years this woman went through all this. And the stuff we went through with. And we think God can't do something. See, we think he can't do something. It might take a long time. A long time. See right there. There's others in here. It went a long time. Hers was 12 years. But she knew by the faith that she had right there. What did it do? She said, let me get to his garment. And she said what? There's multitudes that was with Jesus. Followed him. Multitude of people. Can't you remember, can't you know, can you see her, and I could see her just fighting to get through the crowd.
Amen.
Fighting to get through that crowd to get to him. And the disciples was around him too. So, they was around him, following him, trying to keep people away from him. Because, everybody running up to him, and they had an issue with something, they was wanting to heal. That's what it was. Most of them. And here come that lady. She kept fighting. And that means, like the Bible trying to tell us, don't give up on that person you're praying for. See what I mean?
That's right.
You don't give up. You keep on praying for them. Don't give up on that person. People. 12 years she been through this. And we think for just a little while praying for somebody and won't give up.
Yeah, come on.
Just for a little while. Including myself, you want to give up and say, what's the use, Throw? You think, what's the use? Well, this lady all them times, all this time. And the thing about it, she went to the other people and said right here, what'd she do? She wasn't paid doctors. It was called doctors back then. Spent no telling how much money this woman was worth. What did it say? She spent all everything she had going to the doctors. And see, that's like us. We search out everything. Search out all this stuff. But once she realized it was a man. His name was called Jesus Christ.
Amen.
That walked. He walked. And she knew of him coming. All this time.
Yes.
All this time. See? All this time. And we think, like I said, we wait a little while and we start looking for other excuses. Run into another doctor.
Come on.
Now you want to say.
Yeah, come on.
Want to go to another something. Or another something. Jesus is waiting for us.
That's right.
Amen.
And she bowed away too. I could just say her. See her trying to get to him. Said, I got to get to him. 12 years. Don't you know she was sick of what she was going through?
Right.
Sick of what she was going through. But she was kept on till she touched the hold of her.
Woo, glory.
Got up beside her behind.
Yes.
Whatever was hanging down that little garment, I touched the hem. Touched that little hem. I know. See, her faith is done got. She knew what was going to happen. And through this Bible, it talks about it. I'm going to read another little thing here in a minute. But here she was. She touched him. The Lord knew. Jesus knew. He could feel, what did it say? He could feel it. His power went out of her. That to her for a healing. Somebody. That's why they turned around. Hey, boys, who touching me? Disciples said, whoa, not me, Jesus. Wasn't me touching. No, I don't know who it was. Then she let it be known. Come up her. it when it happened. She felt it go through her. She knew it. She was healed. All the hell she'd been through with. All the hell that she'd been through with. That sounds like me. Somebody getting saved. Falling on their knees. You know, all the hell we've been through. But all it takes, just a little bit. Hey, all we had to touch is Jesus' garment.
Come on.
Call on him, say, forgive me. To me, that's like that. And her issue, instant, was gone.
Amen.
Right.
Yes,
She was a
amen.
new person. New
Amen.
person. She walked the rest of her life, Roy, counting on him, believing what he said, healed. She had a life again.
Hallelujah.
She had a life again.
Yes.
She probably went and found somebody that loved her and probably got married.
Yeah.
Yes.
Had a family. All this because she come to know somebody. She come to know that person. So that's what I'm talking about today. We don't forget what Jesus done here for us to keep on praying for somebody else to touch that garment. You know, I can't preach this enough. Y'all hear me over and over and over. It don't make no difference. It's like I'm telling you, we need it all the time to hang on so we know that God is real.
Amen.
And he's
yes.
going to answer them prayers. That's like that truck. I know God's going to touch you. Oh,
Yes.
devil, he's fighting me every way in the world, but he's going to touch my truck.
Yes,
he's going
he
to
is.
heal that truck because I know it.
Yep.
You know,
Yes, he
or
will.
anything else.
He done did.
That's what gets me and her and me through. Not
Yes.
me through every day. That I know God's with me and he's going to help me.
Amen.
And when I get down on my knees or wherever it's at, that I pray and I know he's going to help me. He's going to work on that situation. I know he's going to touch that lady right there, that pretty lady with you right there. He's going to touch her neck in a
Amen.
mighty way.
Amen.
If I didn't believe it, I wouldn't prayed it.
Amen.
If that lady didn't believe it, she'd have never fought to get up there.
That's right.
What's the use? She'd have stayed home.
Yep.
Amen.
But she had spent everything she had. She probably, no telling, lived, didn't have nothing. But she had everything when she touched that garment.
Yes. Amen. Yes,
Yes, Lord.
She had everything.
Thank you, Jesus.
That's us out here today, and people need to realize it.
Yes.
What God is, He said, I'm the same today and yesterday and forever.
Amen.
Amen.
He will never, ever
Hallelujah.
change. Never, ever, ever change. Let's read this other, Deborah. Come on up here. This right here. Matthew. Woo, it's getting hot in here. You're going to have to shut that baby off. Oh. I'm cooking with Crisco up here.
Matthew
Jesus Christ.
chapter 9. We're going to read verses 18 and 19, and then we're going to skip down to 23 through 25.
Hang on, let me get
And the
there.
reason we're skipping those few verses is because those verses are about the woman with the issue of blood, but we just like the passages in Luke better than because it was more descriptive than what
Yeah, just a little
Matthew's
bit.
account is.
Yep.
So Matthew chapter 9, verses 18 through 19 says, While he spake these things unto them, behold, there came a certain ruler and worshipped him, saying, My daughter is even now dead, but come and lay thy hand upon her, and she shall live. And Jesus arose and followed him, and so did his disciples. And verses 23 through 25 says, And when Jesus came into the ruler's house, and saw the minstrels, in other words, the people that were playing music,
Listen this, World Day, listen.
saw the minstrels and the people making a noise, he said unto them, Give place. In other words, move out of the way. I think that's what he meant by that. Move out of my way.
Go away.
Listen
For the
this.
maid is not dead, but sleepeth. And they laughed him to scorn.
Look out. Listen
And when the people were put forth, he went in and took her by the hand, and the maid arose.
Woo! Woo! See, that's like we've talked about before. When you talk to somebody and tell them, well, God's gonna handle that. God Jesus Christ is going to take care of it when I prayed. I know that He's going to heal somebody. I know He's going to answer that prayer. And I know people today, they under their breath, they making that remark. They making fun of you.
Yep.
That He ain't going to do that. He ain't going to do it. And it's supposed to be believers in Christ.
Amen.
See, them guys right there, see, they when she was dead, and they was playing and doing all this, but they heard of Him. He was there. No matter what. Like I talked about before, Jesus Christ stand right in front of people and say, looky here, look at my hands, look at this hole. I wouldn't believe it. But I know it's a man, like we talked about. Like in that right there. He took a hold of that person, raised them up from the dead. That's what our prayers can do. We
Amen.
can do all things.
Amen.
All things. All things. But I don't care who's thinking, who's watching, who's whatever they doing. You don't back up. See? Like that issue of blood. That lady didn't back up that day.
Amen.
Amen.
She fought to get to where she was going
Amen.
and got what she wanted when she got there.
Amen.
Answer with prayer was
What
answered.
you needed.
But it's that right there. Them people got shut up real quick.
Amen.
And they seen the miracle.
Yeah.
Amen.
But it don't make no difference who we in front of or where we at. If we pray for somebody or we talk to somebody, don't worry about what that other person is over there saying. Just look
That's
what
right.
he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to what he's saying. Who cares about that person over there? Jesus didn't pay a bit of attention to them over there. He went on and said, touch that lady. And she rose up. What kind of miracle we can do? All of us. Every one of us. But like I said, it might take a long time. It's like it right there. It took that lady a long time. But God's miracle happened in
Amen.
their life. It happened to that person. Same way with us. Just cause it don't happen all night.
That's
Just
right.
cause that truck, first time it was worked on, it just didn't happen right then. They ain't giving up.
Amen.
They ain't giving up.
Yeah.
Well, no, like we said, or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Anything. Then ain't giving up. That's the way we gotta be. Sure, the old enemy beats me. Sure, the old enemy wants to pull me off. You know, me go here and go there and check and think in my mind on other things. On stuff. But when the main thing, what I should have done to start with, that's what we do so much of, to start with, we should have got down here or somewhere and said, Lord, I know you're going to do this. I'm talking to Jesus right here. Lord, I'm just using you. Lord, I know you're going to do this for me. I know you are. I know you are. I have faith in you. You said you would. And I know you're going to do it. That don't mean I don't worry a whole lot on the subject. People, I hear people talk this, but this ain't me. This ain't Buster Moore. Said, pray it and forget it. I do, but I worry him. I worry Jesus. Like the one that got all them years, he worried the Lord. He said, I ain't giving up till you give me some more years to live. What would that be in the Bible if it wasn't true? That's why I like to keep bringing up Jesus' attention. Next, will be healed. You know, just for I'm using you next, or anybody. That's what I'm talking about. I bring it up to this attention because I know you're gonna do it, but I just want to remind you. Maybe it's because I like talking to him.
Amen. Come on.
Amen.
I love
Yeah.
talking to Jesus.
Yes.
That's the thing about it, I don't talk enough. to him myself, talk to him enough,
Yeah.
and call on him enough.
Amen.
I wanna see if I can do it myself,
Oh,
and do
yeah.
things myself. He needs to be the one.
Yeah.
He'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
Might take a while, sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
See, thing about it, it cost that woman everything. It cost her everything. See, by her going here and there. And see, a lot of times it costs everything in their life. We could lose a whole bunch. Just like we talked about a little bit about Job last night. He lost everything. But what did he do? He didn't give up. If we lose things over here, if let's say an instance, my truck burns up or just dies, it never be fixed. I ain't gonna give up. I know the Lord, He'll give me something else. He'll give me another truck. I believe it. I know He will.
That's right.
If I pray and know it and believe it, it happens. Because thing about it, it's like this. Even now, I ain't saying praying for something that's just useless, something out here that ain't worth 2 cents. But if he's like, say like, I'm just using that man, say the truck or anything else. He knows I use that truck, pulling trailers. He knows if I make a few dollars with it, he knows it. He knows that. Like he knows, Jesus knows that lady was going to come up and touch him. He knew it. Like he knows the disciples, what they thought, thinking in their mind before they said it. Pharisees, he knew all the stuff. But he loves to hear us say the words. We have to ask him.
Yep.
We have
Amen.
to ask him, just
Yes.
like we didn't get nothing. See, we didn't get nothing. We had to beg Daddy. If he had the money, which he didn't 99.9% of the time, but if he had some money, and we asked him, and really wanted it, it might take him a little bit to think about it, but he'd do it. Say, I want a piece of candy. I really want one real bad. I'd say, I'd like to have a piece of candy, a piece of chewing on something. Took him a while, but he answered what I wanted, like Jesus. Same thing, same thing. You give us what we want. Believe in it. Believe in it. And what we want out of God. And that's what He's all about. That's what this whole Bible is about right here. Like we talked about. There's so many times, so many miracles He done on this side of the ocean, other side of the ocean.
Amen.
He even went after that one to show him a miracle. Had all them demons in him. You know, he was always casting out demons everywhere, healing people by prayer. We get them old demons out of people. Pray. Keep praying for them. Pray,
Amen.
pray, pray. God touch them, brought them, take and knock them old demons out. Things in the house. Me and her, them still be in our house, but you talking about things. Them will still be in our house, flushing the commode and taking a doorknob and twisting it. I don't care who believes it, who don't believe it. I don't care. God knows. Me and her knows. Old devil's so bad in our house. But I knew by keep calling on him, it's going to take care of. And what he told me. I don't care who knows it. I don't know how many times I go in there. There wasn't nothing wrong with that commode. Nothing. In that spare, in our bathroom. But when I go in there and I go to pray and I said, most of the time I go in there and say, Lord, put your hand in mine. I need you. I need you close to me. I want you close to me. I got some powerful things I need to talk to you about. And that commode would go, once I got to praying, it'd go poosh. Right there side. See, old devil, he knows he'd get my mind off of God for a second. He done his thing. Ha 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 ha! Lord, I got that old boy's mind off of you.
Amen.
to try to get you hooked back up when him, see, it's gonna change. See what I mean? It's, time and time, she don't know how, time and time that thing flush. It would never do that, Roy, never done that if I wasn't in there praying. Never done it. That baby like brand new in there, it never done nothing till I went in there praying. She'd tell me time and time again. She'd go in there praying, and I'd be somewhere in the house or whatever I was doing, which I'd try to be quiet. I didn't want
Most time you done gone to bed.
to, yeah, go, lay down, whatever. And she'd tell me, she'd come in there, tell me, she said, honey, why was you trying to come in that room? I said, went in there. The old devil. He took her mind out of it. Time and time again, he take hold of the doorknob. Tell me, that old joker can't do anything. He's Prince of the Air. He took a hold of the doorknob. She said the doorknob twisted. Who done it? Nobody's house. Me and her. See what I'm saying? But the Lord said, hey, go get your oil. You anoint this house.
Amen.
It's my house. You anoint it. So I anoint that baby. Commode quit flushing. Doors quit twisting around. But I know what the old devil can do. And see, he done that to that woman all them years. He took her to every doctor it was, everything, spent all her money. Until she realized that Jesus could heal all that. Believe in it.
Amen.
If I didn't believe and me and her didn't believe, that joker'd still be doing stuff around. It ain't his house.
That's right.
That's like y'all's house. It ain't his house. You know, it don't need, that ain't his property. That's just
right,
like me and her told this a long time ago. And me and her together, this place here, all of it, don't belong to us. It belongs to him.
Amen.
If he wants to destroy it today, if a fire come through and took everything that we had, it's his, not mine. I ain't say, oh, he just done everything, God done a curse on it. No, it's his. It's his stuff. He can do what he wants to with it. I just pray for some more.
I get 7 times more.
Joe didn't use it.
Yeah.
Joe didn't.
That's the thing about it. We don't need to give up. Keep praying. But seeking his face.
Yes.
Seeking his face. Same way that cross ministry. I said, Lord, I can't do it, but you put your hand in mine, you show me what to do, you help me. You do it. I just hold on to your hands. He does it all the time, still doing. But that's the only thing. Not me. I ain't trying to glorify me. I'm just telling you that he does it everywhere, all the time. He did. He made the old bones crack and snap in them people. From crippled from when they was born. He's still doing it. Only thing he wants us to ask him. He knows it, just like he did all those. The woman, he wanted her to put forth effort herself. Meaning, oh, he ain't gonna do nothing. Tell you that. He ain't gonna do nothing. Not one iota thing. Lord, what happened? Nothing. Nothing for you, nothing for me, nothing for nobody. If we don't call him.
Amen.
He's our Father. And he's got a Father that he has to answer to. Jesus Christ has to answer to his Father.
Amen.
Like he said, you got to go through me to get to him. He
Yes,
got a
Lord.
Father.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he ain't going to answer nothing until we ask him. Like I said a while ago,
Yeah.
our daddy didn't know we wanted something till we told him. Asked him, Daddy, let me have this, or any young one. That little one right there. If she didn't ask you for something, you wouldn't know what she wanted.
Yeah.
She could sit around. She had something she wanted, but if she didn't ask you, you know, and a lot of times you know what it was.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be a baby doll, something or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But you wanted her to ask you, Daddy or Mama, get me this. You know, I'm just saying, that's what Jesus is all about. For us to ask and want to. That's the one, like a woman, she wanted to get healed. She wanted to get something done. Wanted. She believed in him and took a hold. Little girl. That's the thing about us. We just get a hold of Jesus a little bit and want it, just for that little bit. He'll answer.
Amen.
We
Mm-hmm.
ask
Amen.
him. We ask him.
Just ask him. I need to.
That's all we gotta do. Yeah.